the prisoners were gathered in the square, all forced to kneel. Then an escaped inmate was dragged forward, since he had killed 2 guards during his escape the previous night. According to prison rules, this prisoner was beheaded as a public example. The warden ordered Jason and Mark to move the body. Seeing the blood seeping through the shroud, Mark turned pale with fear, and collapsed after just a few steps. The guard instantly flew into a rage.
Get your ass up!
Seizing the opportunity, Jason picked up a rock, and smashed it hard into the guard's head. Seeing the guard lying motionless, Jason was convinced this was his perfect chance to escape. He sprinted to the edge of the cliff, and without hesitation leaped into the river. He succeeded. By nightfall, exhausted, he encountered a boatman by the shore. He asked the boatman to take him away, offering $5,000. But as soon as he finished speaking, Jason was stunned. It turned out the warden had bribed all the nearby residents. No matter how much an escaped prisoner offered, the prison would pay double. The next day, Jason was dragged back to the prison. The warden sneered and said, "The first escape attempt gets you 2 years in solitary confinement. The second, 5 years. The third will send you to Devil's Island, where you'll wish you were dead." Just like that, Jason was locked in a pitch-black dungeon, surviving on scraps of cold food. Months later, he was on the verge of death, until one day, the guard delivering meals gave him an extra bucket, containing half a coconut and a note that read, "From today, you will have coconut every day." Jason knew it must be Mark who had bribed the meal guard. He regained his will to live, and began exercising, because he still planned to escape after getting out. But the good times didn't last. The coconut was discovered by the warden. The warden threatened and bribed him to reveal his helper, but Jason would rather die than betray Mark. Enraged, the warden ordered the dungeon's ventilation sealed, and all light sources cut off, leaving him to rot in darkness. 2 years later, a barely alive Jason was dragged to the infirmary. Seeing Jason's vacant eyes, Mark was filled with guilt and gratitude that Jason hadn't sold him out. During those 2 years, Mark had become the warden's assistant. After talking for a long time, as soon as the nurse left, Jason suddenly raised his index finger. It turned out he wasn't insane at all. It had all been an act. Then Mark carefully devised an escape plan. Jason played crazy every day, secretly collecting sedatives given by the doctors. Within days, he had gathered a box of sedatives, and handed them to Mark. They recruited 2 like-minded inmates, and decided to act on movie night. That night, Mark served wine laced with sedatives to the guards on duty. Jason and another inmate knocked out the watching guards, and successfully obtained the cell keys. They made their way to the final iron gate. Suddenly, a torrential rain caused a prison blackout. They used the darkness to reach the perimeter wall, climbed over one after another, but Mark accidentally broke his leg. The others supported him as they ran to the shore, found a small boat, and sailed into the freedom of the open sea.